Якесь оновлення. І ми вийшло. Щоб міг подумати. Що воно буде. Років нічого не оновлював. Років клієнт Steam не оновлювався. То раніше там нема так кидають. OBS оновився, Steam, Google Chrome, що таке? Це ж Steam на Chromium зроблений, ні? На комусь кривому трошки Chromium, тому що цями відео як не показувалося ще там 2000-х, не показується нормально. Так, робокопчик у нас сьогодні. Продовжуємо. Виходимо з цього, що можна. Мені не треба буде. Буває, я ще минуту сидю жду, це не вистачає вже часу. Буває таке. Ну. Так. Є. Всім здоров. Продовжуємо. Класну, кайфезну, багезну гру. Загружається швидко, це мені подобається. 2 секунди, бем, і загрузилося. Поїхали. Так, ми приїхали до Лоїс, Чекі, Луїс. Короче, до напарниці. Жертву.
I am looking for a female officer who arrived yesterday with a gunshot wound.
You need to be a little more specific, honey.
Her name is Lewis. She
Lewis.
is in a coma.
Ah, second floor. Take the elevator.
My wife. She was with me when they started shooting. I'm sorry. Oh, no. No.
Sir, you're not allowed in there. That's the VIP section of the hospital.
But there's so much room in there, and we're all cramped up in this little space.
Sir, please calm down.
Secret Admirer. Policeman was here again. He left plates for here and asked me not to tell anyone. Хтось прийшов, як розумію, до Лоїс прийшов, хтось дістав шоколадку. Подивимося, чи там є шоколадка. For saying if his little once and... Що це слово? Як це взагалі можна було придумати? Як його взагалі читати оце? The comma is nice except the awful haircut. Так от. Хтось заходив до Лоїс, а хто? А, може цей заходив? Як туди взагалі піти? Той, що шмаляв, паразит. Якби це був якийсь кіберпанк, я б не здивований, що таке сидить. Там 24...
Hey, Murphy. She's right in here.
Хто до неї приходить, йому скаже, паразит.
Another visitor? She's in a stable condition. You know, some think that people in her state can hear what's happening around them even if they don't respond. Why don't you try talking to her? Now, I'll leave you two alone.
Hello, Lewis. Allow me to update you on our case. I know you would hate to be behind on the investigation. I found Officer Briggs. He is dead. Wendell Antonowski has the street vultures collecting bodies. His intent is not clear. I opened your present. It helped. Thank you. I could really use your advice, Lewis.
Take the body downstairs.
But there's no more room in the morgue.
Didn't you hear someone stole a bunch of bodies over the weekend?
A corpse thief? What is this world coming to?
Я, здається,
Always
догадуюсь.
find a way to help.
Здається, догадуюся, до чого все йде.
I'll keep her safe. Don't you worry about her.
Так. О, можна ось сюди. О. Instantly mark every цей рикошет булець. Так, рикошет булець нас не цікавий. Далі йдемо кудись. Сюди. Critical щось. Рефлакс, слоумо. Що? Тут що? О, це надо. Інкриш максимум ось собі до 5. Наступне качаємо того.
What's her blood pressure?
О, 5,
I've got 40
серйозно.
pow.
Course VFib. Okay, we gotta shock him.
Ну що це за прикол?
Let's get the ambu
Як,
bag.
як пояснюються ці глюки? Просто
Stand clear.
тому, що, ну,
Shut
бред же, ну, серйозно, хлопці, ну,
Clear.
це логіка.
All right, no pulse. Let's go intracardiac epinephrine.
Я не розумію.
Okay, everybody,
Good,
clear.
Stand clear. All right, I think that's all we can do. Let's call it. What's the time?
6:15.
Я там десь по трейлеру дивився, куди воно. Куди воно все йде.
I'm guessing you're here about the missing bodies? No one from the police has come to talk to us yet. I suppose you're preoccupied with the living rather than the dead.
Tell me about the case.
Usually, we're pretty packed. There are even some bodies that have been here since Christmas. But a couple of nights ago, someone broke into the hospital and stole 30 of them. It's been a blessing in disguise, really. We've got so many unclaimed bodies that I feel like I'm starting to form relationships with them.
Is there any link between the bodies?
Actually, there is. Our thieves were very picky. All of the corpses had their brains intact. They didn't take a single corpse that had documented brain trauma. I've got to say they were very thorough.
Anything else?
That's it for me, but talk to the security guard in the lobby. He should know more. Now that I'm looking at you, didn't I work on you? I recognize that jawline.
Може бути. Все? Може бути. А як же цей знає? Тобто. Ні, як бачив, що вони цих виносили і це не робив, чи що? Це логіка.
Finally! I've been calling you guys for the past 2 days.
What do you know about the disappearance at the morgue?
Sure, I know I'm just a security guard, but I know how you operate. I've seen the shows, so let me break it down for you the way you'd understand. I estimate the incident occurred at around 300 hours. Multiple perps entered the GMH from the east and then proceeded to
Чого не
the
розумію, що він
gateway.
мали?
Then most likely used the EFS to get down to the MORGUE.
What can you tell me about the perps?
We caught their leader.
You caught him? Where is he?
Oh, I mean on camera. There it is. Caucasian male, late 40s, dapper dresser.
Та й цей
if
так
I
краде.
can
Він
say
буде
so myself.
таких робокопчиків
That was
робити
very
маленькі.
helpful. Thank you for your cooperation.
Я десь по комусь
No
відосі
problem.
бачив.
Just because I don't have a badge or a service weapon or a cruiser and partner or even a bulletproof vest, that doesn't mean that I can't be of help to the police.
Правильно, да. Завжди можна знайти, як допомогти. У мене там було, що я не глянув по цьому навряд чи, звісно. Ладно. Так. По мапці не глянув.
Good to see you in one piece, Robo. Mr. Becker wasn't happy when he heard about your little trip to Highland Park. But between you and me, what you did was quite impressive. Maybe it wasn't an authorized mission, but it can still give us an idea of how your systems are holding up. So, let's see how you did.
Все зробив.
Thank you for your cooperation. What's all the commotion?
Ідіть онлайн. Прикольно. Ми на нього якось сказали. Не Adept 2.0, це якось по-другому. Так, Omniboard. PR 1. PR 2.0. 3.3. 4.2. Різниця. Значить, саме до 3.2. А, це залежить від цих. А яка із них? Політика, давай подивимось. Bullets improve effective against armored enemy. Injury fire. Саме, що в мене було тому. Reload speed. Це ж тут тако береш і мінус. Мінус прям такий серйозний. Можливо, тут сенс в тому, щоб його побільше оцих. Не 15 була, штук 50. Типу тут мінус 5, але ти 50 кладеш, то там 45 виходить. Я так розумію. Volume of Gore Vision. Reduce Reading Провинка Accuracy. Оце можна було б взяти, да? О, тут десь. Weapon Damage. Must have просто. Якщо я візьму це, то це активується оце. Окей. Ні, тільки це активується. Активується, тому що це не активне. Так, от можна, наприклад, додайте March. А нам другого такого не треба. Chip March. 12, 13, 14. Получится. 17. Херня. А ну це рандомна фігня. Нам от якраз таки треба було перше робити. Як сюди щось добавити? Фігня повна. Я зрозумів. Марч. Ну, тільки якщо там тебе вже прям до хрена. До холєри. Десять. Мінус 2 туди є. $25. Так, ну, прикол, тобто, я не розумію, де, як оце, типу, сюди? Прикол. Не можна. А на що тоді оце? Я не... 3-3, 3-2. 3-2, що робить? Out of feeder. Ох, це класно. Я не знаю, як це avoid, як вони збирають собі avoid, ну. А, таки не звідси взагалі повинні почати. Звідси? Правильно? Ну, я ж кажу, аби тут було щось таке там плюс 50. Так. Сенс в цьому є. Багато. L. Нам таку надо. 12 саме більше, да? Це бред, конечно. Моргор, це повна єресь насправді. Я хочу цього. Ж там такі мінуса будуть просто жорстчайші. Ладно, не буду нічого більше брати. Де по мінусах. Все, оставимо так, як є. Тому що воно все рівно воно ні на що не впливає. Прокачка, наче як є, а наче як і немає. Тут такі мопчики, що можна не переживати.
You all know the procedure by now. Officer Cecil will gather Briggs' belongings and deliver them to the family. They asked for a small funeral, so I expect everyone to give the family space.
Briggs was one of us. We should at least do something to honor him.
Best thing we can do is get those butchers that did this to him. I want to see everyone in the briefing room in 10 minutes. Now back to work.
Hey, Murphy. You've been to the hospital, haven't you? How's Lewis?
Unconscious, but stable.
Вибачайте, буду трошки
She'll pull
піджирати.
through. I'm sure of it.
It's time to hold OCP accountable. This can't
Чуть-чуть.
keep
Я
happening.
може прикрию камеру.
Relax, Kaplan.
Коли буду піджирати, прикрию камеру.
How many more of us have to end up in the hospital or a morgue before we do something?
It's like Sarge said, we need to get the guy who did it, so maybe let's focus on that? Speaking of which, there's someone who might know something. There's a guy in the jail that wants to talk to you, Robo.
Ринка. Тимчасово. Там хворму роздають. Так.
See you later in the briefing room.
Нам аж 4 стіла дали. Будемо їх вкачаємо. Можна сюди. Вітаєте, так? Оди. Отлично, ідеально. Зараз піджирну трошки. Як туди дойти? Тут тільки один спот. Незручно.
Man, why am I always the one that has to do it? It's not fair.
О.
What is it, officer?
Huh? I didn't realize I was talking out loud. It's just that I need to hang Briggs's picture on the memorial wall. It's just a lot. Hey, would you be so kind and help me? All you have to do is find Briggs's photo in the database and print it out. Just make sure to hang it straight. Otherwise, I won't hear the end of it from Sarge.
Пішли найдемо. Це ж я ж опять буду, да? Як його звати? Брікс, значить, да? Там
Thanks, Murphy.
його фотка є мені?
I still need to go get his stuff, so I'm gonna take care of the desk, but could you get his belongings from his locker?
Подожди. Певно. Якби був приціл, можна було подивитися. Не видно. Вже є. От Алекса Мерфі. Мерфі, чек.
You can put everything in the box. I'll make sure his family gets it. You know, I usually do all of this alone, and it doesn't get any easier no matter how many times I do it. But having you share this responsibility with me, it actually helped. Thank you, Murphy.
Радий, що тобі допомогли. Візьмемо ще один кусочок тортика. І продовжимо. Жру. Класно. Не понял, что это за курс. А ну, нагнути. Ну, нічого. Головне, щоб більше, ніж курс.
Welcome back, Robo. You have a minute? First of all, I wanted to say I'm sorry that I hesitated back at that steel mill. I already filed a report on the incident to Mr. Becker.
Fucking rad.
As I was writing it, I'd noticed a lot of opportunities to better myself. But considering that was our first mission together, it wasn't all bad, right?
You helped plenty.
Still a long way to go. I've been getting to know different aspects of being a cop, and there's one thing that I keep underperforming at. It's shooting. Would you mind showing me how you practice at the range?
А ти тільки що було.
Yes, practice makes perfect. Let us not waste any more time.
You want to go now? Yeah, great. Let's go.
Тільки що було. Ну, да ладно.
I love the smell of this room. Should we start? First, I want to watch you practice. Can come in now?
No.
I can't myself. That was awesome.
We are not done yet.
Right. This has to be some sort of record.
It is not.
А 400? Нормально.
I took so many notes.
Next time, do it quietly. Eliminate distractions. Being overeager is one of them.
Ah, so that's the actual lesson. Now I get it.
Is your service weapon properly prepared?
I was issued this old gun and serviced it according to the manual.
I will try it out.
Sure thing. There you go.
Издевайся.
Is everything okay?
Your service weapon is broken.
I calibrated it. I did everything the manual said.
It is beyond repair. They must have issued it to you by mistake.
Huh. I don't think that's entirely true. Other cops give me a hard time because Mr. Becker hired me to monitor you. But I guess that's the way it has to be.
A cop must be ready. Get a different gun.
Sure. Thank you, Robo.
Ну да, він піде з цим гімном, так що тоді, що він зробить? Мре?
There's my favorite law enforcement officer.
Why are you in this cell?
I come here to think sometimes, and the food is better than in the soup kitchen.
That is called freeloading.
If it's free, I'll take it. But seriously, I was hoping to see you. I heard what happened to Briggs. After everything he did for me, I'll do whatever I can to help you catch that Wendell guy. He seems pretty good at pitting people against each other. Maybe I'll find some of his dissatisfied customers who'd be willing to talk to me.
It could be dangerous.
You kidding? On the streets, I'm a samurai. Well, with Briggs dead, it probably makes me more of a...
You are not a Ronin.
Yeah, okay. Just remember, if you need anything, I'm your guy.
Угу. Вдруг що надо, то до тебе прийдемо.
Thanks to RoboCop's insubordination, we finally have something concrete.
At your service.
Wendell Antonowski struck a deal with the street vultures at Highland Park.
A place where, for some reason, we weren't supposed to go.
Be that as it may, we're on the lookout for anyone from this biker gang. We also know what he's looking for.
Yeah, dead bodies.
Dead bodies whose brains are still intact, to be precise.
Wow, that's even more messed up. Why would he need them?
We'll get to the whys, but for now we need to focus on catching Spike. He's our connection to Wendell Antonowski. Since they know we're onto them, I'm expecting them to be in hiding.
Це логічно.
They're not hiding. Put on Channel 9.
What in the hell?
Пульт такий.
I repeat,
Нормально.
OCP Bank is being robbed by the notorious street vultures. We'll keep trying to get closer for a better view.
О, захист банку. Це класична місія. В RoboCopі. Мені здається, ні?
All right, everyone pack up. I want you all to be at SWAT's disposal.
Sergeant, am I back on the case?
I don't think Becker will give me grief if I let you go save OCP's money. You're reinstated. Everyone, move out!
Цікаво, в наступній частині дадуть покерувати машинку? Було б класно поганяти, да? Просто якусь таку місію, де втікти або догнати щось таке. Одненьку місію. Багато не треба. Ох, ніхера собі, 2-0.
Oh, look at that. One of the cops was actually bothered to show up. No need, SWAT's got it covered.
What is the situation?
Vultures came up with the great idea of robbing the OCP bank. They've got hostages, and they claim there's a bomb. They must be crazy to think that OCP will just let them leave with their money.
Was there any sighting of Spike?
Not yet. But I'm sure they wouldn't pull such a stunt without their leader.
What is the plan?
Let me make this clear. It's SWAT's plan. You're no part of it.
Then you are going to need a new plan.
Серйозно? Так спокійно зайдеш?
With this buggy brain of yours, you think you still remember how to put the heat on them scumbags?
I prefer to serve justice cold.
Let's see who tags the most points.
Я скільки їх перестріляв?
Entrance clear. Well done. RoboCop, open the gate for the Ed 209 units. We'll secure the area.
Чого вони гарчать? Брід якийсь.
put down your
Bank
weapon.
job turned out to be quite intense. N209's behaving themselves?
So far, so good.
You should be heading towards the vault. It's
Як
through
не
the
так
office
быстро?
area.
Put down your weapon. Please put down your weapon. Put down your weapon.
Класно.
You now have 15 seconds.
There's an armored gate in lockdown mode in front of you. Find a way to get past it. Try finding the weakest spot in the wall around the gate and breach through that.
Жди.
We thought you were getting cold feet. Come on, boys. Let's finish. Stay sharp. Show 'em what it means to be a team player. Turf neutralized.
Хлопці. Я повинен нагибати, а не ви.
Stand your ground. Variance. Suspect is down. Take him down. Don't act like you're all that impressive. With all that fancy tech, a brick would know how to shoot.
Вот так от окей. О, до речі. До речі кажучи, да. Бачите, там нічого не клали спеціально, щоб я типу не відволікався на фігню. Ось як мене підписчик. Не повно. Є тут щось, нема? Наче нема. Ну, будемо думати, що я нічого не пропустив. Так, щоб скачати. Вітальку качати, да? Ловлі recover up to 75 for maximum kill. Давайте Вітальку будемо качати.
RoboCop, I've received information that the bank manager is held hostage in the vault.
Where exactly is it?
Find the manager's office, and we'll go from there. It's at the far end of the office area.
Якраз туди й надо, да? Щоб тут щось було нюански. Andrea, in the envelope letter I mentioned, please frame it for I can keep it on my desk. I can believe that our noble founder will the years of blah blah blah. Дуже цікаво.
Your presence here is unauthorized.
So is depriving thousands of people of a roof over their heads. But OCP doesn't seem to mind that.
Explain.
Delta City. A heaven on earth that OCP plans to build in place of old Detroit? A city of the future where there is no crime or poverty. Do you believe the commercials?
I am working on the no crime part.
Then OCP may become the object of your attention soon. In order to create Delta City, OCP must first get rid of people who live in old Detroit. Now that's a topic I'd rather do a story on than you glitching. OCP offered these people investment in the project. The value of their property would cover the cost of entering the business. The later gains will far outweigh the cost, supposedly.
You do not believe that?
It's OCP. There must be a catch, and I think I found it. The documents say something about additional costs. I believe that's a loophole that OCP placed in order to scam people out of their homes.
That is only suspicion.
And I need time to prove that my suspicion is true. Time and some of these documents I found. If you detain me, the SWAT jerks will requisition them.
Bingo, you are detained. Good.
You can go, but if you continue to disobey the law, you will be detained.
Maybe I should have treated you more like a police officer than OCP's property. Anyway, the city owes you. And I owe you too.
Новини така штука, що надо... Комусь надо їх писати, правильно? Правильно.
I can see you've reached the manager's office. Great. Now look for a switch that unlocks the doors that lead to the vault. If I was a bank manager, I would probably ask for that switch to... Now, take the doors behind the desk and turn left. The way to the vault should be open now.
I will not contribute to depriving my grateful employer of his hard-earned savings.
We're opening this vault with or without your help, you old nut job.
What is this intricate device?
Прав кнопку нажав, йому по барабану.
RoboCop! I knew our founder would send his best.
We're not done yet.
Mr. Becker, you're still alive.
I only played dead so I didn't end up like you, with a bomb strapped to my body.
RoboCop, you have to defuse it. The explosion could cause the company enormous losses.
I need the support of a combat engineer.
I saw that Orpheus kid playing puzzle games on his breaks. Ask him for help. I'll be watching you from a safe distance.
Officer Washington, I am looking at a ticking bomb.
A bomb? Okay, I'm passing you through to the bomb squad.
There is no time. I will need your help to defuse it.
Gosh, I mean, I'll do my best, but just give me a moment. First aid, kidnapping...
Are you looking for a bomb defusing chapter in the police manual?
Found it. First rule, call qualified personnel. Oh, no. Okay, tell me what you see.
Four connectors with different voltage.
What's the highest voltage?
24 volts. Four cables, green, 2 reds, and blue.
4 cables? Got it.
It is a C4 explosive and seems to be homemade.
Yeah, that's what I'd expect from the street vultures.
Cables lead to the fuse.
Does the fuse appear to be electronic?
Affirmative.
Okay, so they used this kind of bomb before. According to the diagram, you should detach 3 cables. Start from the one with the highest voltage, then proceed down one at a time to the one with the lowest voltage.
There are 2 different color 12-volt cables. Which one do I detach first?
Okay, maybe this isn't the time, but I'm colorblind.
I will have to improvise.
Just remember, detach the one with the highest voltage first, then proceed down to the lowest voltage.
Понял. Ждем. 12. Метку сюди. Вгадав.
It was just a minor incident. Ready to get back to business? Because I need to make a withdrawal. Like now.
У нього коси таку бачили, як холодець.
I should really check upstairs.
Nonsense.
Шеф
This
оцього.
is OCP. Money comes first. Now, open the vault.
There you go, sir.
Great. Now out of my way.
А що ти там забув? Точок. Не подохренел, блин? Ну, нічого. Не забув, тому що нічого немає. Правильно.
Hell is this? Where is all the money?
Our founder has most of our capital tied up in a very ambitious and resource-heavy project.
I can't believe old man's blowing all of OCP's money on Delta City.
Have some respect, young man.
Arnold's back with the money in the next. We're leaving.
You should be proud to work for such a great man.
At this rate, soon there might be no one left to work for him. See what I'm talking about?
Макс Пейн починається. Правда, той зрозумів, про що я. Хтось буде перший пройти, Макс. Перший Макс пройти, другого теж пойду. Ні. Нічого нема, да? Ну, в принципі, а хто б що тут впав? Я б здивувався би тут. О, дробовик. Дробейший дробик. Дробик непоганий.
You're out of the bank already?
I am in pursuit of the remaining bikers. I have followed them into a tunnel.
So that's how they must have gotten here in the first place. It seems they're retreating into the old industrial area. That must be where they've hidden their getaway vehicle. You gotta hurry.
Там блядь, получится. Тіла не стало, просто дезінтегрировалося. Прикольно. Що взяв? Дробовик, як буде дробовик? О, ти щось ти знайшов? Самі збили себе, прикольно. Самі збивають.
RoboCop, there's a deserted warehouse
Я,
nearby. It's
я
the only building
обожнюю.
with street access in the area, and it's big enough to store their vehicle. It's your best bet to proceed there.
Roger that.
Я обожнюю цю гру. Коли самі себе збивають, це непогано, непогано. Так, що тут по цьому? Нічого немає. О, чисто теоретично можна нічого не шукати, да? Можна вон підзарядитися. На халяву. Як некультурно виражаєшся, ай-яй. Яй. Треба було культурніше. Подожди, я подивлюсь, що там ще є, ми там КВС наше є. До речі, звісно, да?
I am listening, Creep.
RoboCop!
Why did Wendell Antonowski send you here? This was a suicide mission.
We no longer deal with that arrogant prick. We had an agreement. We held our end of it. And apparently it's in his mind to pay us for our services. Well, that didn't sit well with us. So now we're out to get what we're owed.
The only thing you are owed is a prison cell.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm a vulture. I need my space. I'll see you around, cop.
Ну, таке. Хочу complete bank heist. Пану, що
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
Пане, що воно захватує ачівку. Але звук взяття ачівки, воно щось не передає. Принаймні на записі він не остається. Да ладно. Не то, щоб це було щось таке критичне. Ну да, воно, в принципі, захватує гру, а звук захватує зовсім окремо. Звук захватує саму гру, а не Steam. Да. І за те, що там Steam не захоплюється, то звука немає, все правильно. Це логічно.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that,
Наче
Murphy.
так.
But right now,
Не
it's
наче
time
так.
for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
Окей. Там десь є опція, типу, захватувати звук, та теж. Але в мене воно трошки не так зроблено.
Hey, what's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
О.
RoboCop, is that you? I can't see anything.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
OCP skips on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Follow the cables. They should take you to the fuse box.
Ага, далі пішов сюди. Далі пішов вниз. О, тут світло є, в чому проблема? Ви не знаєте, що у вас щотчик тут, що? Що там було? Я вас понял. Тут закрытый, может, надо? Ні. Які ми ще не насрали. Don't panic. Dear customer, We would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCP Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. Can rest assured that we are still the best place for your saving. Віримо. Віримо. Ви там best, ТДКП.
Oh, that's Detroit's shining beacon of hope.
Thanks for the help, Murphy.
На здоров'я.
We are going to build a brand new city where Detroit now stands. Delta City is the only hope that we have.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really
All
cutting
right,
costs where it can
let's
be.
see what's
God
cooking
knows
under
what
the
they'll do
hood.
next. Or
Once
who.
I'm done, he's all yours, Doctor.
Привіт, джедай, чоткі стіни страшні, у мене в хліві гарніші. Привіт, не знаю. Маєш на увазі в мене стіни чи в грі стіни? Конкретніше, будь ласка, OSP Bank Secret номер 1 found. Не found я Secret Bank Intruder Arrested. Ну, та й ладно. В грі. Не знаю, це поляки робили. Б, ну да ладно. Робили поляки ігровий рушій гівна, ігровий рушій Unreal Engine. Аби ще хоча б якийсь ігровий рушій нормальний був. А в тебе як справи? Привіт. Що в тебе нового? Чим займаєшся? I feel about being committed here again. You know, come back to watch TV too. I would rather stay hiding.
I wish not so many people saw me as I am.
Гидотний цей ігровий рушій дуже поганий. Дуже поганий. П'ятий оцей іменно. Нема претензій до третього, четвертого, там, от до цей п'ятий просто отвратний. У мене вже гра разів 8 вилітала. Просто, от як колись в 2000-х було, пам'ятаєш? Граєш, хоп, вилетіло на робочий стіл. Оце те саме. З помилкою вилітає. How do you view the decision to separate you from them? Так що не гарно. Ну да, ну гарно, але оптимізація не сама краща. І
It was cruel.
мені ж треба до чогось передовбатися. Якби це взагалі був не RoboCop, а якийсь generic шутер, я б це ніколи в житті не грав би. Чисто від того, що це про RoboCop, і чисто від того, що я граю.
That broke into my house I mentioned before. He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
Як дивно писати, Фіо, ти робив якісь тести, чек. Пальцем небо. А як що? А тести треба робити? Не знав. Ну, не знаю. Ну просто весь комп'ютер вижирається, ну я не знаю. Ну будемо считати таки, ладно, будемо считати пальцем в небо.
As as echoes of the past. But OCP
Такого,
sees them as obstacles that need to be
Ну,
removed.
багато хто каже, що
And now
погана
you're afraid that they
оптимізація.
sent me here to
Почитай
convince
отзиви.
you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that
Подивись
regardless of
відоси.
outside influences, my client's well-being takes highest
Це
priority.
небо.
Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you, I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty.
Ну, я тобі скажу, що
It
Руші
certainly
і
has
Бімба,
been
і як його використовують, то срака. О, тут да,
I've got
отут
plenty to think
погоджуюсь.
about for now.
О, тут я з тобою погоджуюсь. Використовують його так, ну, тобто, оптимізація говно. Хоча зараз скільки FPS, щоб тако не збрехати тобі. 70 таком. 75 FPS. 76, 77. Якщо тако дивитися вгору, то буде 95, знаєш тако? Якщо трошечки більше, якщо на, то 70 так. Залочений FPS, ні. Тут залочувати можна тільки на 60 і на 30. Розтроньканий. Там є ще в мене, я ще через консольні, через багато чого повідмикав. Чисто із-за того, що я відмикав, то якщо нічого не трогати, то вибачаюсь. Якщо нічого не трогати, то FPS буде ще гірший. Ну так, щось на лоу, бачиш, щось там взагалі виключено. Ну, в принципі, терпимо. Я ж кажу, чисто із-за RoboCop граю. Це все. А так би я забив би болт вже давно. Ну, тобто, я б не то, що забив би болт, як ти не починав би її. Кіли. О, якраз докачаємо цього. І що качаємо? Арморчик, да? Давайте арморчик качнемо. Ну, в принципі, за ту суму, за яку вони продавали, в мене претензій нема. Якщо так, то...
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher. Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it. You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
All right. The situation at the bank was contained in a relatively smooth fashion. So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send RoboCop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
The old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty.
Huh?
Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll
Good
knight
kill,
you or
man.
something.
Enough! head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
Мені буде знову арена відкрита арена цим, чи що?
RoboCop! Over here! You wouldn't want to make the mayor of Detroit wait, would you?
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume? The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor? I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what you're doing for our city, right? So, the real question is, what are we gonna do about it together?
Що? О, у мене 150 клавіш, я вже путаюсь деякі. I'm not allow speed to take over the city. Not interested in politics. I like to hear Mills' perspective. Давайте OCP пошлем нахер.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, RoboCop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Якщо Михайло політикал імпакт по барабану.
I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No, you wouldn't. You
Hey,
wouldn't say
Shiny.
a word if you actually
Got a
meant
job for you.
Серйозно?
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city.
Мені нравиться його притча, де
I want you to check one apartment for me.
як холодець такої
Suspicion of
літає.
domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so
Там видно, не
expect a
видно?
warm welcome.
Видно.
Should I assume hostility from the suspect?
I assume you'll find sensitive data there.
Походу в нього
Look for
цей
it thoroughly and make sure it comes
наклеєно,
straight
як
back to
там.
my hands. Tenement across the street from the arcade, apartment 12. Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly surprises as you are.
Кажеш, хороший ігровий рушій, да? Ну, поки що ще ні одної хорошої гри на ній не вийшло. Поки що ще ні одної хорошої гри на ній не вийшло, щоб так прям оптимізація була як прям бомба. Ті такі щось. Не дуже. Так, Spike Trail. І тут мені тучу всього дають. Йоперний. Так, спайки і не. Значить ми вертаємося назад і будемо досліджувати місто. Правильно? Правильно. Тому що основний сюжет нікуди не дінеться. Прикольно. Ти б бухав би поменше, чувак. Перше щось тут, до речі, кажучи. Smoking of gas station.
Smoking
Буде така
is
гарнота.
dangerous,
Гарно,
not
гарно.
to
Я не
mention
казав, що не гарно.
illegal.
Я не казав, що не гарно. Гарно.
shit about either.
Then you must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Місцями гарно, але це саме, я ж кажу, оптимізація буває тако. Але за,
Sure, I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere.
за
Can I have
таку
his name,
суму
please? Over. Sure thing.
претензій взагалі нема.
He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Нічого не хочеш сказати? First field training.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Do you not want to clear the streets of the city? Don't be a coward.
You do that. Go back to the safety of the precinct.
No, that's not what a decent police officer would do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar with this area?
Isn't this the part of the city where it gets really busy like all the time?
Police!
I think that answers my question.
Please! I need your help!
Set the radio to my channel and follow me.
Roger that.
An officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
Прикольно, що не завжди тільки не перестрілка, можна походити, з кимось поговорити.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure. I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of is the basement. I've also heard some ruckus coming from downstairs today, but the lights aren't working and my eyesight's not so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. The cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So
Turn
don't you
your
come
flash...
back.
Maintenance, the door number on apartment 9 needs fixing as is turned upside down. Бла-бла, бла-бла-бла, номер типу 6 на 9 поміняли.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators. It is good practice to hold the duty light away from your body.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Нема з відео, ну я подивлюсь. Нема. Як ви думаєте, воно буде тут сліди вам лишати? Поясни мені, пожалуйста. Шкіт, а не якийсь, не якась
Clear.
сама.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to remove these planks?
Go ahead.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that?
Десь бабушкина ваза якась розбилася.
Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
Так, не знаю. Я понимаю, що він каже, Джем.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get out of breath during a foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave
Corrupt,
their cat
yes.
stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse.
Та в коробці воно.
I heard something. I think it's coming from the piano.
Може воно в коробці.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
There it is! It's escaping! Darn it!
Ні, туди не пройду, чувак.
It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door.
А, так ми туди обоє не пройдемо. Окей, ладно. Jumped from the other side.
It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you.
На погоні за котом. Ай.
What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding?
Воно, десь тут, коротше, сюди.
There he is.
Лови його.
Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's all right?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Що значить clean up mess? Як це? Воно мені наше. Шмаляв. Серйозно? Bullets found top of blah blah blah. Blood loss.
Loud and clear. What is your status?
You got a problem. I'm on the second floor and have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location. Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
This is all. Let's get.
От видно, що вони робили. Що перед цим у них була гра про Рембо, і це був просто такий кір. Ти нікуди не йшов, ти так стояв тільки по мопчикам, стріляв, які вискакував. Трошки в штучний інтелект їм треба попрацювати. Хоча б якось сюди додати.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
Ви нікуди не дінете. Щасливі числа. Це ти лотері номер 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, 59. І дев'ятки.
That's tense. I need a breather.
Десь там був, що я тебе не побачив.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. Means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See? I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Больно. Бабка собі це саме. Все, ладно. Звідки ці... Цього не можу поняти. Десь по всій грі розставлені. Не можуть бути вони просто так от. Правильно? Привіт, Іван. Що там, як воно? Вже вдома? Я думаю, вже давно вдома, да? RoboCop, да, він. Вже вдасться, це хорошо. За копійки там віддавався, та й думаю. Попробуємо поклацаємо. Таке. Плюс-мінус. А в тебе як справи? Так, ще тут десь щось є, да? То. А там десь, кажеш, є завдання прям. Там завдання. Приїхали, відпрацював половину дня і про трошки все. Скоро спати, завтра рано на море. Нормально, прибирало сьогодні в квітнику. Трошки був в цьому. Трошки на роботі теж був. Чуть-чуть. Одною ногою заскочив, другою вискочив. Значить все. Завтра посилку заберу. Задзвонився ти до них? До кого? До роботи? До кого? А, да. Він там щось не брав, да. Так, все нормально. Завтра, а ти, слухай, таке питання. А ти колись заказував щось на Аліекспресі чи ні?
City Hall is the decaying symbol of mismanagement and corruption.
Тут таке олдмен, я не можу
Detroit
поняти.
deserves a fresh start.
Тік.
And the only way to achieve that is to
Окей.
take the city private. Delta City for our children.
Це не та самий кусок, який я вже був. Вони... Що нового не придумали? Серйозно? Було, але дуже давно що. Та от зробив одне тестове замовлення. Жду, кажуть, що 21 березня має прийти. Я думав, може в тебе є досвід, чисто щоб поділився. Якщо дуже давно, то вважай, що вже... Вважай, що це вже, ну, що це нічого вже не цей. Так. Це те саме, що було вночі, прикольно. Одна й сама арена.
Is that true? Mary has to close a restaurant?
Чого нового не придумали. Так, слава Богу, хоч щось. Хоч якась арена для дослідження є. Ну там все так дивишся, наче гарне, а потім думаєш так, а надо воно мені, та не надо. Як в цьому. Кажи мені, як тобі скажу, як ото як магазин називається? Там всі товари звідти. Не Марина, не. А в чому прикол? Просто по місту ходити, я про тему, не тему. В нас магазин є. Аврора. Типу як в Аврорі теж заходиш, дивишся всіх всяких модних класних штучок. Потім думаєш, та надо воно мені, та не надо. Тему це теж воно, але не воно. Да. Тут є, в чому прикол? Тут є такі моменти, де просто такий рельсовий шутер, я ходю по всім стріляю. А є такі оця арена, я раніше був тут на цій арені вночі, а тепер вдень. Тут просто розбавляють. То постріляв, то походив, подосліджував, щось з кимось поговорив. Знову там далі буде туподні перестрілки. Не знаю, мені подобається. Все, збираєш скрадені речі. Stop feeding the cats in the basement, they do all the place. Так його. Перестрілки тут не самі кращі, я тобі скажу так. Що... Сильно за ними я й не скучаю. Trap detected, disarm completed. Роль. This week. Storage bill. Pick up cat food. Take them. Schmonger statement. Не знаю, що це. Останнє третє не зрозумів. О, платка. Хорошо. Піцу хтось не доїв. All bits box irrelevant to case. Cardboard document irrelevant to case. Що я взагалі шукаю? Nothing suspicious, я не знаю. Ось секретні двері в нього є. Це так і непогано. Прям пів хати. Тут заховав. Storage in, client ID, storage number, City State, Detroit, Michigan. Та ніби в Мічигані, знаєш хто, до речі, кажучи? Сашко Олійник. Ніби він в Мічигані. Десь, ніби як. Тільки не в Детройті. Десь, коротше, там. Ти ж пам'ятаєш його? Ніби він там. Хоча я казав не казати реальні імена, але я думаю, що мало хто його знає, то він сюди тим більш заходити не буде.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Legal obtain evidence is valid. This will catch them.
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Okay. Я не знав, що це її хата. Це... Ну, гарно, да. От я погоджуюсь, що людей говорить. Намальовано, графіка тут прям місцями класно. Це ж підкрутено, щоб воно не, викрутено. А якби там на максимум крутити, то взагалі можна було б обісратися. Тут якби не поспориш. Так, ще 2 можна в комбат, наприклад, скачати, да? Колись вони навчаться з ним працювати і там будуть виходити прям шедеври. Дай Бог. Тому що я ж говорив, я в даний момент вірю тільки в Stalker 2. Наші розробники доведуть його до гума. Більше ні в що не вірю.
We should vote Kuzak. The Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Так, є сенс туди вилазити. Ця сама локація, хоч би щось нове зробили, серйозно. Саме. Цікаво, як виглядає RoboCop, який вилазить на цю дурниці, ні? На драбину. О, цей, що я його спас.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Молочка мені не продасиш? Вівінки ти так і не завіз, да? Всяка гедота. А, в нього щось змінялося? Мені здається, що в нього щось змінялося. Так, щось воно якось було тут не так. Ковбаса, дивіться. Щось таке. Піца, а для чого йому війна? Ось він піцу продає. Роли чи як, от, м'ясо, то, коротше кажучи. Ні, ось є ядові війна. Бач? Ні, це макарони. Просто пачка з макаронами. Чіпси. Кетчуп. От мені подобається завжди купувати кетчуп у пластмасових пляшках. Я не знаю. Оцих от таких, ну не то. Вони якісь не такі, не такі і все. Їх що гнуться тако, Тепенький зробили штучний інтелект, за тобою не слідкує. Та тут який штучний інтелект? Тут його немає. Ну, таке. Ну, це гра як, категорії Б, то тут якби претензії не повинні бути такі сильно великі. Тут всі оці вуличні оці, як сказати. Стюардеси одна й та сама моделька. І в них там колір плаття міняється, більше нічого. Наскільки я розумію. Ну ладно, господи. За 180 гривень це взагалі гріх до неї придовбуватися, мені здається. Таким персонажем і такою графікою. Давай трошечки швидше підемо. Будемо 100 днів туди топати. Давайте поможемо їй, да? Оцій. Вдруг вона прям йде до чогось хорошого. Як вона? Коротше, те саме.
It's RoboCop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying.
Прибиральниця не треба дивитися. Продавець в одну точку. А, на тебе дивилася.
In the moment, nothing
Я
suspicious.
зрозумів. Ну,
Right,
таке, да.
officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
А щось мені здається, що тут буде якась жопа. А дивився ото шоу таке? Мені здається, що все підстава. Типу, купують. Не здається, то ніби як точно підстава. Купують сейф, чи там гараж. Різні програмісти робили, да, можливо. Купують гараж і там все. Десь хтось розказував, десь якийсь відос був, що там то все фігня, то все підстава. Вони типу спеціально накладали туди всякого гімна. Я буду назад вертатися, ви саме не будете довольні, що я назад вертаюся, я вам гарантую це. Не знаю, як та передача називалася. О, де. Мавроді якийсь. Пейнтінг. Говорить сильно все. Десь вже бачили його. Ось тут якийсь секретик повинен бути.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
Це правильно. Все? Тікаємо. Так, воно підхил очка є. Підхил очка. Треба не забути перевіряти мапку. Це нормально. Так. Саманта Personal Belonging. Так, Саманта Personal Belonging. Ні. Документ OSP Related. Не то. А що мені треба? Personal Belonging? Подожди, ні. OSP Related. Ну, я можу забрати тільки оцю. Ходу діла. Більше ніяку. Більше ніяку. Всі будуть мені розказувати, а ну віддай нам коробку, да? Пригадав?
Well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Що є, то є. Їм платить більше. Хоча як там ото голову тут саме не це саме, да?
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots destroyed my car during that bank robbery.
Погано, ну, той, хто погані новини приносить, того ж не повинні, наче як.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
Серйозно, я що похоже на посильного. Мені заняться на матч. Ну да ладно. А що цей? На якого жалілись?
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all in the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Check the box, ну давайте глянемо. Mrs. K. Ostis, their occasionally blah blah blah. Коротше, my English не дуже very well, щоб прям це все читати і зрозуміти. Дарма я це все відкрив, да? Зрозумів, ну да ладно. Мені ж треба знати. Так, десь тут ще якийсь крайм. Але подивимося. Спробуємо зробити, що можна зробити. Доступ до гідранта перекритий. Цікаво, що там та реклама? Вони зняли її чи не зняли?
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Ну, треба зробити. А, ну, бачу.
Entering the fountain is strictly prohibited.
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
You are free to go, but no one steps into the same fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Serve the Public Trust. Не знаю, що це дає, ну точніше, нічого це, скоріше за все, не дає. Так, он щось там є. Але там навіть є штука, щоб збільшити ці. Треба лягти, що? First boys will move Queen на C4, я так думаю. Для чого це? О, він тему напіває. Чуєте? RoboCop'а. На свисті, ви бачите. Так, ще 2 відкрито. Далі. Мені здається, що тут не буде прям так багато, як при першому візиті. Так. Мені здається. В принципі, воно і правильно. Так, мені наверх чи куди?
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me, like I was the only man on the planet.
I know. She's the reason I blew my paycheck.
Тут ми були його коли перший раз. Пам'ятаю, що конкретно там було, але... Там якийсь бімж сидів на такій, я пам'ятаю, да? Да, а, це той, що викидав мусор? Ти здіваєшся чи що, чого? Я ж тобі просив по-людськи. Він той самий, де.
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a
Нема
relationship
проблеми.
is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
I will let it go. А, ні.
I cannot allow the law to be broken.
Це вже сильно...
You are just like her.
Сам винуватий, чувак, нема чого. От що йому мішає, я не знаю, що йому мішає продовжити. Не буде ж його RoboCop тут пасти, да? Що годинку десь там перекуняв. Ну, прийшов, далі кидаєш. Короче, ладно. Я вже передираюся. Так, ось це хтось мулює. Так, подожди. Там щось цікаве теж.
You are committing an act of vandalism.
Yeah, did the guy from the poster send you?
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation. I will
Короче,
not
прям
issue a ticket at this
сильно не
time.
будемо на нього, що він там
Remember,
просто понамальовував.
dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics. But thanks anyway.
Понамальовував рожки, ножки, хто з ким не бавився, да? Так, щось тут у вас відбувається не дуже весело, ну, чи наоборот дуже весело.
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Protect the innocent. Які в мене там директиви? Protect the innocent. Там ще. Ну, навряд чи serve public trust. Так, ну що, все, пішли по основному. А хоча може. Там служити закону точно, а чи служити паблік, я не знаю. Роксі. Знайома картинка, ні? От мені щось прям така знайома картинка. DJ Laser. Resurrection. Ой, господи. Project Doom чи Boom, чи що це таке? Boom. А то ж був такий щось, якісь ото кіно якісь були про Doom, ні? Прилі. Уберс Арена. І всі кругли. Юберс. Це всі кіно, що все до нього. Ну це саме. Dead Awaits. Це якийсь типовий generic horror. Це все ми бачили. А куди легше дойти? Один бень буду діла, да? Зображення, звісно, таке собі. А можливо так воно в реальності працює, типу я дивлюся, бачу, нічого немає. У мене, я ж кажу, там щось ще накрутено. Щоб хоч якісь адекватні FPS були. Щось там виключено.
Hey, you. The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off
think it's
limits.
gonna hold his
You
weight?
have to use the stairs. Doesn't matter. Just don't jump.
Я буду розказувати, щоб йому допомагати, піде нахрен. Чим він мене може підкупити баблом? Вайс. На хороби робокопів бабло.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Видиш, зараз тобі по лобі дам, в тебе він буде. От погано, що робокоп не може так, прям так сказати так, як треба.
Good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. The new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
Any city improvement are welcome. I'm not one of the statements. Do not ask machine about dreams. I'm not one of the statements.
My purpose is to fight crime, not make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new.
Я не знаю, з чим вони воюють. Типу, от є в них бабло. В чому проблема? Хай строять. Я проблеми не бачу. Але ми будемо за місто.
It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
Not dwell on that. Still at my work.
The enhancements allow me to excel in fulfilling my duty.
Not only your actions, but your words confirm that you're an exemplary police officer. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Besides to everything. Я не знаю, що вона мені ця доктор Бланш зробила, нічого. They are waste of time.
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
Police are concerned about his speed intention. Louis needs medical attention.
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Хто це такий? Що це?
Take care of yourself.
Без поняття.
The peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Тут можна тупо тако плигнути вниз і хоч би хни диви.
shit, what was that?
RoboCop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Так я так розумію, далі буде наступна арена, де можна буде зробити пау-пау, пів-пів, да? Я сподіваюсь, принаймні.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel. Go ahead. Just not...
Да, ну колись був цей, ну в чому проблема? Я не знаю, вони хочуть це старе обдрискане місто перестроїти. А перестраюють. От які ще є варіанти? Подумайте, сядьте. Я не знаю. Ті будуть жити в говні і далі? Ну, таке собі. О, де. Гарно?
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta City.
Класно, класно.
Screw that. I'm homeless by choice.
Гарно, от намальовано гарно, де. О, наш місцевий знайомий.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
The longer you stick to a path, the harder it gets to abandon it.
Amen to that. Now, tell me, what's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Is Briggs the only reason you're
You
helping me?
really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Haven't seen them.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there.
Вже маєш 3 години, а? Так швидко якось час проходить. Годинку поклацаємо.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Чисто для, ну,
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems.
для контенту, why not? Пішли.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Пояснив так пояснив, тут якби да.
start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos, or whatever. Start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies.
Ah.
He thinks that Salamanca deserved the
Я
Golden Piston for the best picture.
Я тепер розумію, для чого ця місія існує. А.
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait, you think there's a diamond within me? Do you see my shine? I'm just messing with you. That was truly inspirational. But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Я тепер розумію, для чого ця... місія.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves.
Можливо, це відсилка на щось реальне, ну то я ж не дуже кіношний спеціаліст.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. Which is something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Prime Comedy Action. Я, чесно кажучи, такого чисто для прикола зайшов би в такий магазинчик. Я б кайфанув би.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
The book is closed, you cannot open it.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
Time to occupy yourself with something meaningful.
What are you talking about? I'm a street entrepreneur. I keep myself busy, thank you very much. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire, but here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What tape? You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Watch out! Just...
Все? Пані Піклс, а що це там книжка? Мабуть, там це наркота була, да? Я його дав? Засуджують видот.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns. And then
Where is Pickles?
he ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there.
От розбійник цей, так?
Who's gonna pay for all this?
Ніхто. Я тобі скажу. Сюрприз, мадафака, ніхто. Як його звати? А, Джон Піклс, да. Джейд Стріт 37. Тільки Піклс and Tweeties, Gone with the Spirit, The Banjo, Strikes Back, The Bat, The Painted Dirty. Куди він? І такі кіно брав, ну ви зрозуміли. Будуть ссылки на щось. Так. Ну давайте зробимо. Ще можливо після цього ж якусь аренку таку зробимо. Почнемо як в класичних кінах. No sign for recent use. No sign for recent use. Door recently opened.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
You will need even more help for lying to me.
Shit. I don't even know if you're joking or not. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours. Diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
Я б забрав би. Take the money. Leave the money. Spend it
I
wisely.
will leave the money with you if you spend it wisely.
That's cold-blooded, man. But thanks anyway. You're my
Забираю.
savior, Tin Man. But what do I do with the money that I'm not supposed to spend on drugs? Like, what's the point?
Так, куди мені далі? Квест, Бен... А, тут якийсь генгстеш. О. Тут генгстеш знайдемо. Я зараз можу з кимось про щось поговорити, а мені скажуть, типу... Не можу сказати, типу... А, подожди, ще ось якийсь генгстеш. Молодець, давай до його. Шуруй далі по квесту. Нічого вже ти не залутаєш. Дальше. Як наче він не дуже довольний. Ні, ви довольні. А як це я зразу не знайшов? Це воно тут... Вони тут обцягонько оновлюють. Ви самі. Ой, ще тут, йо. Ну ладно, ні, заберем. Що робити? Так, що тут заберемо? Потім вернемося до Бена. Думав, це мертва курка лежить. Так, тут щось цікаве відбувається. Зайдемо в дорозі. А тут я був, да? Правильно. Ну да, я ж тут був. А чого воно підсвічене? Значить, тут я ж не забрав. Що забрав? Ладно. Непонятно. Бог з ним. Так, тут викликалась якась щось цікаве нам. А ну. Якщо це ви без мене тут робите, я не поняв.
Murphy, could you give us a hand? It's gotten real ugly in there.
Це не ця штука, що він на то розкрутував.
Can you believe this? A bunch of repeat offenders came up with a bright idea to storm the courthouse. For some reason, they think that if they destroy it, their prior convictions will go away. They took hostages and are now demanding both the 6,000 SUX and a plane to Acapulco.
Acapulco is a war zone.
I don't think these guys follow the news. But I'm afraid that it may be too late to rescue the hostages if we wait for SWAT.
If they want to fly into a war zone, I have first-class tickets for them.
Protect the innocent. Так. Зараз діалог Protect the innocent. Як там? Першу директиву забув, ну ладно. Десь ФПС. Може 10, ну ФПС 40 є точно. Плюс-мінус. Не виглядає так, наче там щось є, наче воно скоріше це десь далі.
Another minute, and I'll start shooting their heads off. They don't meet our demands soon. Who? Hostages? The police? That's the problem, man.
Серйозно? Ну що, треба по всіх цих пройти, чи що? Цікаво. Як це має туди попасти, чи я там ще не все забрав? Походу там не все забрав. Пройдеш. Та що тут? А, господи, серйозно. Тут показує, що щось десь є. Як це взагалі працює? Взагалі якось працює? Я не розумію. А так, де Кортхаус? Пам'ятаємо, що тут час все через срак працює там. Можливо, це один із тих випадків. Працювання через жопку. Не знаю, де ось пікарт взяти. Без поняття. А, все, добрий день. Можна скрізь зайняти, мені здається, мене не пусто. Як би також туди чи десь не надо. А ну давай попробуємо. Це я вже багато хочу. Багато хочу.
Oh God, heaven itself has sent you, RoboCop. It was a nightmare.
Robo, if you could call my boss and confirm what happened here. He wouldn't believe that I was taken hostage for the 3rd time this week.
Stay here. The police will come to question you.
Так, нічого більше немає. Ну, можна зайти насправді всі кімнати. Які нас не пускають. А, тут все повідкрилося, да? Окей. Можна й там походити. Ні, не все. ладно. Нашло металл, молодец.
Hey, Robo, you showed them. It was a pleasure to work with you.
Тобі не кашляти. Так, туди ближче.
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off.
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix.
Ну добре, ну да ладно. Що? А, це я типу маю це робити, серйозно?
It started. We're on the money. Well done, RoboCop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Я сподіваюся, тебе ж немає нічого такого, щоб можна. Ну я ніби якось у нього був. Щось додавалося. Dear Ben, being a mentor for Scott will help him rebuild this confidence and overcome the fear which is very common for you. Kindness and commitment, please accept this Guardian Angels award. You should be proud Типу, за те, що я поміг цьому пацанчику, а не посадив його, то типу його похвалили. Як так? Так, що нам? Інженіринг можна писати, бо фокус. Давайте слому візьмемо, чому б ні.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
How about I bring out your jawline?
Hey man, no pressure. I was just trying to be helpful. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work. What next? You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my customers to confuse my parlor for an auto shop.
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
Where is he?
He's got a place nearby somewhere, but I don't know where exactly.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Oh, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off your armor.
Чиган.
Hey, RoboCop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Ты издеваешься?
Come on, come on.
It is an honor to finally meet the hero of the city in person. It's a shame that our basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
No. By working alone, I'm only responsible for myself.
It's a peculiarity of the position you play. But would you really want to be left alone? As for me, I have always valued team play.
Противник того, кого ми підтримали. Противник мера. Може, мера підтримали, то вже будемо за мера. Не бачу сенсу, але насправді... Не бачу сенсу.
He can't stop it because he's not a team player. He fails to realize that OCP has given this city its most precious treasure.
Правильно.
You. I want to work with you and OCP to improve this city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to
Ти
make it
просто
a
на крак
reality,
хочеш.
we would
Не
need
хочеш
your
робити. Аби ти хотів
support.
щось зробити, ти б став би
So,
щось зробив би.
what do you think about getting involved in politics?
Involvement in politics is a civic duty.
I'm glad you think so. You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly. You should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you prefer to go solo. No, you're a shooting guard, an excellent core player. We will build a team around you, and you'll become even more effective. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. You'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed, about what we can do for the city. Together, as a team. I count on your support.
Ні, ти будеш на акцію. Акція, ладно. Мені вибори не дають, ну мені той по барабану насправді. Аж політику гидотну. Матч. Де ж пташка? Що це за пташка? А, це ж вульчури, да? Типу вони ж вульчури. Стерв'я як? На болоті мові стерв'ятник.
I'm so glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy. My head it's like a hangover. Wait, maybe it is a hangover.
Ну то, де ми ходили. Одна і та сама пісня на всі. Серйозно, чуваки? На всю гру. Про ці пісні так. Для чого мені Public Trust Points? Що мені... Що мені з ними робити? Куди мені їх пхнути? Для чого вони? Що? Давайте в less damage будемо вкладатися.
Still no joy with the broadcast! Fucking OCP's good for nothing. Be quiet, you moron! Yes, we'll get working in no time, Mr. Wendell. Sir. Yes! You won't screw it up.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver.
That's why we need to get when we were old. Ah! Oh!
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the toy chance turn. Deal with it, biker bitch.
Stupid. But I forget.
Oh shit, we've got company! You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can!
Звідки це про музику грає? Слава Богу. Якась серйозна техніка.
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to extract brains from corpses. Most of my men didn't have the stomach for it.
Why brains?
He would never say. Wendell keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? My bet it'd be in front of a screen, wherever that fucking signal is supposed to reach. 'Cause he's always watching.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
А я ж збив цю фігню. Current target of man. Ясно, що це обман.
Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town. Continuing pursuit.
Цей обман не дуже серйозний, не дуже чесний. Серйозно? Да. Знову гра вилетіла. Ну, така класична гра з 2010-х, 2009-х. Ну, не 10-х, а 2007-й, такі от приблизно ті роки, от так от воно було. Ти граєш і молиш Бога, щоб воно не вилетіло. І особливо перший раз просто, коли запускаєш, сидиш тако з пальцями на руках і ногах всі пальці перекрутив. Тільки не викидай. О, воно не викинуло, гей. Класно. Це те саме. Ой, господи, що, якось прийдемо. Так, там внизу щось було в нас. Да? А, чип. Там був чип. Чип-чирик. І хілка. Куприла пісню. Вон. Там вже бачили, бла-бла-бла.
One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss. Operator, Wendell's trail leads to the outskirts west of town, continuing pursuit.
Там 4 години є. Якщо мене перекинуть на нову локацію, то на цьому закрутимося. Круглимося. Я думаю, що для одного стріма це більше недостатньо. Можливо, далі буде якийсь фінальний цей. Не знаю, як там багато контенту залишилося. Будемо сподіватися, що на один стрімчик ще хватить. Вийдемо в головне меню, подивимося. Там ще місії. Так, перекидай на нову локацію, значить на цьому закрутимося. Подивимося. Так, воно збереглося, виходимо в головне меню. І дивимося, скільки там ще місій. Full list and how many missions. Агрі. 57 місій, серйозно? 51 мейн. Яке я останнє зробив? Банк Хейст, так, квест? Ой, Банк Хейст, Спайкс Трейл це було, типу. Поздав ДПС. Коротше, ой, там ще, йо-моє. Там ще хватає, слава Богу. Це мене радить. Значить, ще будуть та будуть, коротше, стріми. Всім гарного цього самого, всім пока.